Hey, what's up guys? Sam from Kite Studios here, and we are back in Millennium Duels for our rematch against Kite. Left off last time during my finals week. I didn't have enough time to actually beat Kite and still get a video out that week. So here we are now that I have graduated college, I've finished up my exams, all that good stuff. I am now a graduate of Michigan State University, and now, hopefully at the end of this video, I can also say someone who fucking beat Kite in expert mode. Thought I could skip the longer intro considering this is a part 2 to an expert mode video, and I also thought I would try my Photon Galaxy deck one last time before I finally throw in the towel. See if a couple weeks rest from this game would would make it a bit easier to get back into it, but he summoned Galaxy Eyes Dragon on the very first turn, so, well actually, will I be able to summon Galaxy Eyes first turn? Because I can now special summon him. But is there anything I can do to make him a little bit better than his Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon? Because they both have one. Or we both have one. If you control no monster, special summon that, yada yada yada. Special summon one level 4 lower light monster from your hand. Well, he needs to have special requirements or whatever. So maybe it was a mistake to even summon him in the first place, because we can assume that he's probably got a trap card. We'll just not attack and then see if that will stalemate. Also, yeah, like I was saying, I forgan, decided to skip past the longer intro, just because this is a part 2 that I usually do not dive into. Ah, shit, he's gonna XYZ something. But I do want to mention, as a quick side note, I'll also put it as the end card at the end of this video. If you haven't seen it already, I did just do this video in this game called Deep Blue. I did it earlier this week. I got that game sent to me by those developers a little bit early, before the game actually came out. Oh shit, is he actually proccing the... I think I did this last video like multiple times. But anyway, the developers of that game sent me the game early so I could give you guys a preview before that game got released to Steam on PC. So if you want to go check that video out, it's on my channel, and I'll also probably put it at the end of the video too. And hope you guys enjoy that. If you control no monster, special summon one level 4 lower Photon Galaxy monster from your deck. I mean, why not, right? I could chain it with this? Oh, yeah. Can I chain it with this? I should be able to, right? Because technically this... Does it negate the effect? Oh, no. Shit, I thought it would let me summon that. Well, whatever. This is once per turn. I don't think I have to activate its effect as soon as the thing happens. Alright, whatever. We'll get a level 5 XYZ out. I don't know... Well, does that... I don't even remember what my XYZ deck looks like, to be honest. If we're being totally honest, I don't remember anything about this deck. I've totally blanked on this since I last did this video. I might even be doing the exact same thing. I'm going to turn that target to the hand. You know what can be returned to the hand and then actually it totally destroys it, basically? An XYZ monster. Let's do this shit. It's going to return this to the hand. This is actually not a bad play. Activate the effect of a card, yes. I'm assuming it means my thing. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, sure, I'll detach you. I actually probably should detach the level 4, because then I could actually use it from the graveyard. Do I want a special summon? It's going to be the level set, or 2701. Return that target to the hand. I don't know if giving up his effect is worth it. 2700 does make the difference in the fact that some of these monsters won't be able to kill me. Nah, I want to actually try. Returning something to his hand actually prevents him from XYZ summoning. So that's, I like that better. I like this effect. Being able to use this one more time, I like that better. No matter what. For just the 200 extra attack, returning something from the graveyard isn't worth. Holy shit, if I come back and beat him, I'm going to be really mad. Because then it'll be like, well, why didn't I just try it one more time last week? This is going to be telling me to upgrade again, but I don't want to do that because he just can't summon anything yet. So we got 5,000 life points down, which means next turn, if he doesn't summon something, I actually still will not win. But it's going to keep asking me to activate the effect of a card. Why? During either player's turn, I'm not going to return my own monster to my hand. Thanks for asking, though. If I can summon anything this turn, anything at all, of course it's another monster I can't fucking... Well, I was gonna... There's no point in activating its effect, because then you'd just be able to resummon it. So what I should actually do is most likely just destroy it, and then save Constellar's effect for a monster that actually is in attack position and can pose a threat. No, I should... Well, I mean, technically this lets it go back to my deck instead of be destroyed. Ooh. If I send his monster back, then at least he doesn't have something to XYZ summon with. He'd have to summon that again. I'm great. I'm going to return his monster. We'll both lose something this turn. And you'll have to take up one of your summon phases. I'll let him be destroyed. That's okay. I wouldn't be able to summon him again, I don't think, anyway. Because I don't know if I have more than one of those satellite monsters. I actually probably do. But I wanted to just, you know, make him waste his summon phase. Because I'll be able to summon that next turn as well. And then we'll be dead even again, if that's the case. What is this thing? Doesn't really help me. I can special summon this and then follow up someone with Photon Leo. And what's its effect? You can have your opponent shuffle their entire hand into their deck, then they draw the same amount of cards. Well, that's really not doing it for me. I'm going to be honest with you. Because it's the same 2,100 attack. And I don't know what's in his hand, so for all I know, he could just draw the same 2 cards again anyway, so that's kind of pointless. I don't really need to do that. Especially with only 2 cards. What's he gonna do? Give me something to summon, please, for the love of God. What is this? When a monster is banished by the effect of Photon, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Okay, so I really need to be able to get out Galaxy Eyes Photon, and then I can just insta-win. But I need to be able to get him out, is the problem. I need one more thing to summon. I either need a monster I can summon to sacrifice. Nope, this isn't it. Alright, so basically what this means is we've gone a couple turns now without being able to do anything. Which of course means the AI is going to come back because there's been this multiple opportunities where I could have won. I've had all these turns where if I just drew one different card, I could have won. And then the game's like, no. You don't get it. Now I'm just going to lose. I don't think I insta-lose here, but I basically insta-lose here. Oh good, I got another Photon Thrasher, which does nothing for me. I don't want to summon this because if I can get Galaxy Eyes Photon out, I can just discard it to instantly win the duel. Or I can try and bait him into using Galaxy Eyes. I don't think that'll work, but it could. And if he doesn't summon something, this is enough to at least delay the duel for me. Another turn. For me to maybe somehow pull out a miracle summoning of him. Can this not attack Photon Satellite? I don't know if that gets me out anything good, actually. Even if I do this. Comes the combined level of those 2 monsters. Okay, so it would be a level 5 monster. I don't think I have another level 5. I don't, but what I can do is use it as bait, I guess? Because I don't have another level 5 monster, so I can't use its effect to summon anything. But I can use it to block one more effect. Just by pure coincidence that I could get out Galaxy Eyes Dragon. Maybe. I don't think this kills me. Yeah, I lose another 1,000, but that's okay. You actually probably, what the AI should have done is use that to attack my face down. If you control a level 5 or higher Galaxy Eyes Photon Special Summon 1, oh shit. I can do that with this. I can Tribute Summon you. And then I can use this. You can, what was the effect? Activate the effect of Photon Leo? Sure. I mean, why not? Alright, I don't know if that's going to be any use, but here, reshuffle your hand of 3 cards. Neato. Let's do this now. Special summon monsters from your deck. If you control a Photon, you can normal summon when you do target one Galaxy Eyes Photon. This card loses 1,000 attack, and if it does, special summon that target. Here we go. Whatever, I can special summon this now. Get rid of both of these. I just need to activate its effect, which means if with some monster, I can discard that and win the duel. I have this card in this deck for just this exact cheese. Activate the effect of a card, banish them both. Won't destroy you. Activate the effect of another card. Get fucked, Kite. By this stupid 0/0 monster that I don't think has ever paid off until just now for this exact moment, but it worked. So now we have 2 turns, count them 2, to do the same thing. Or not 2 turns, 2 duels to win 1 more round. So you can increase this card's level by 4 until the end phase. That'd be interesting. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. special summon one, because, well, I could use their effects. I'd have a level 9. Do I have a level 9 XYZ monster in this deck? Oh, I do. I do. I have Dyson Sphere. Once per battle step during your opponent's turn, if this card with XYZ materials is attacked, negate the attack. Fuck it, let's do that. That sounds fun. We'll use this thing to increase this level by 4 until the end phase. Activate the effect of a card. Well, this is the effect I want to activate. I don't like when it asks me, do you want to activate the effect of a card? And then almost never is it an option to select the card that I want to activate the effect of. I'm always like, because it never lets you do it on the monster you summon. I don't know why that is. I'm assuming there's some reason with some rule of once per turn you can target one other photon. Oh, it's not a photon monster. Oh, I got all hyped for nothing. Shit. One of the things that stresses me out the most about this Photon Galaxy deck is that it's called the Photon Galaxy deck. So I think all of the cards have synergy with each other. But they don't. They only have synergy with half of the deck. And then you randomly have shit like this that happens. Fuck. I have this 0 attack monster in attack position now. Activate effect. Do what? Add 1 designated hand? Sure. Because at least I have 1 less thing. Oh, I can use this, but that's not a level 5 or higher. Do I just get Galaxy Knight and special summon it? I think that's the only way to kind of salvage this turn. No, it's not. It needs to be in the graveyard. If you control a Photon or Galaxy monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Oh, normal summon this card. It's not a special summon. Alright, well, so anyway, at least I have one other duel where I could beat Kite. Is he gonna have 2 duels in a row where he gets out Galaxy Eyes Photon? First turn. Oh no, he just summoned 2 tokens. What? Why'd you do that? Because now I can summon this and it's actually not a total fucking waste. Or I could summon this. Well, I have to summon this because I don't have that. Activate the effect of Photon Saber. Yes, please. Just because, I mean, I can't do anything else this turn. But his low attack doesn't matter all that much. Because I can get rid of any of these monsters for free. They all have 0 attack. I mean, maybe summoning him in attack position is questionable. But these can't attack either. This token cannot attack. So, I mean, okay, he's using Polymerization. That probably uses those monsters. Alright. He's still just leaving that token out there. It's just asking to be destroyed. So that's an interesting decision on his part for sure. But... oh. I mean, nah. It's probably just over now. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Oh, this turn's still going, huh? You need Galaxy Eyes Taxion Dragon, or however the hell you say it. Yep. This one was kind of a freebie. I messed this one up hard at the beginning. I don't know if it even would have mattered. I mean, if I got Dyson Sphere out, that would have been cute, yeah. But, I mean, none of these guys can kill Marshmallow. So we do still have that, but I somehow have less cards in my deck than he does. And well, it's because I use Photon Dragon. That's why. Because I had draw power and he doesn't. So that's okay, yep. Well, Marshmallow will hold the line for me for a little bit longer. I have to try to figure out something in the meantime. Do I have anything in the meantime? No, I don't. If I summon any of these, they just get destroyed, so it really doesn't matter if I summon them. Does it? Yeah, no. Because, I mean, what does this do? It gets blown up. Yay, and actually, if he activates Piercing on any of these cards. Does this have Piercing now that he discarded its effect? Oh. No, he could just negate the effects of all face-up monsters currently on the field. Gotcha. Okay. That's okay, though. We shake that off, because that is the advantage of a best 2 out of 3 duel, is that you will get a hand where you can't summon any fucking monster, and Kite will get a fusion summon in his very first turn. So this is the part where the game dangles that win in front of you. It goes, here you go. You could have one of the 3 duels. I don't know where I was going that. You can have one of them, then we're gonna fucking crush you 2 in a row. Because what do you have to summon? Nothing. You have nothing except this Dimension Wanderer monster who won't do shit for you. Because this is Pierce. No, it doesn't. He's going to summon another monster that can attack you directly while you don't have shit. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and one gains attack equal to that monster. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Sorry, Dimension Wanderer, we're not using your effect this duel. You're literally just going to be used to eat an effect for me. Thanks. Or to eat an attack. You're going to block 2,000 damage for me, buddy. 2,400. Okay, nope, no, you're not going to block shit. It's actually still going to be a direct attack. Alright. Thanks, game. I really appreciate not getting a single card I could have drawn in this duel. And just like that, round 3 is over. Are you fucking kidding me? Just end the duel. End the duel. You see I got no monsters. What is this all? Why are you special summoning all this stuff? I wish there was a fast forward button. This game's more stressful in college. Alright, so I switched to the Evil Swarm deck because it negates a lot of special summoning. I figured maybe that would be good. If this deck doesn't win, we'll try the High Priestess immediately after this. Once per turn, you can shuffle one a Swarm monster from your hand or face up on your field to add one monster. Okay, thanks. During the turn this card was normal summoned, you can normal summon one monster in addition to your normal summon. See, the problem with this deck is going to be that the attack power is not going to be stronger. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card. What are my XYZ summons? So I have a lot of level 4s. I can get out 3 this turn. Special summon you. And then maybe I can get out... So during the turn this card was normal summoned, you can normal summon one additional monster. Right here. So I got 3 monsters out in the first turn. Which means I should be able to get out. Who is the really good one with 3? Once per turn, you can detach to activate each effect once. Target one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Send to the graveyard. Target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Now, this is normally the one I want, but you are also good. I don't really want Photon Thrasher, though, because it can't attack. And Steel Swarm Roach is not strong enough to kill that monster. So I think we'll just put all 3 of them into Ouroboros and call it good. And we'll just activate each of these effects. And I might use one of his effects early here to return a monster to the hand just so I can get a direct attack, and he's got to summon Photon Thrasher again. Let's see, I'm activating one of these effects. Target one card in your opponent's graveyard, select one random card in your opponent's hand, send it to the graveyard. Target one card your opponent controls, and return that target to the hand. Let's do this. We'll remove you. I like you. I don't know if I have a way to bring monsters back from the graveyard. Now, do we target the trap card, or do we target the monster and hope that the trap card is not Mirror Force? We're going to do that. It's going to be like... I think we can rely on it being Luminized, but I do know he's got Mirror Force. Okay, so maybe it's Luminized then. We'll just have to worry about that next turn when Photon, whatever the fuck, is back out on the field. The problem with one of the weaknesses of the Galaxy Photon deck is that while the monsters are pretty strong, it is kind of hard to reliably get things out. Once per turn, you can shuffle one Swarm monster from your hand or face up on your side of the field into the main deck. I don't want to do that. I'm going to activate Breakthrough Skill on this monster. Yes! This is actually a perfect time to use Breakthrough Skill. Target one face-up effect monster your opponent controls. Did this count as an effect? Thank you. Not going to change anything else. That's a perfect time to use Breakthrough Skill, because that thing's annoying as hell. Oh, it's so annoying. And then luckily I can use another... I can send whatever the hell thing is from your graveyard. Target one special summon monster on the field, shuffle that target into the deck. Oh, that's really useful. Because basically all Photon Galaxy monsters are special summoned. I'm going to activate an effect just to be that guy to send one random card in your hand to the graveyard. And detach the bird thing. Because who cares? I don't know what cards are in your hand. And I think this is an effect that's mostly useful if you actually know what your opponent has in your hand. Oh no, Galaxy 0 for you. Okay, I should have just used this deck from the start, because I know, obviously, Photon Galaxy heavily relies on special summoning, but still. Luminize incoming. Yeah, I called it. I did say that would be Luminize. I can shuffle this Ouroboros back into my deck. Chain another card or effect? No. I mean, this way I can at least draw something. And Luminize kind of gets negated. Well, shit. It didn't. You banish this card and then target one face up. You negate that target's effects till the end of the turn. Nah, I don't really need to negate its effects. What I need to do is just go to... I need to activate this. Once per turn, you can shuffle one is Swarm. This one is Swarm monster from your hand or face up from your side of the field. Is that not... Why can't I use this? Okay. My plan was going to be to shuffle it back into the deck. But I guess not. I'm not able to activate the breakthrough skill thing right now, and that's kind of frustrating me. Oh, man, is it frustrating me. Target one special summon monster in the field. Guess what that's gonna be? Yeah, it's gonna be you, buddy. See ya. Please give me a monster this turn. Nice, okay. Once per turn, you can... Oh, it's asking me. You contribute this card to target one face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy that target. Luckily, you actually have enough attack to do it yourself. So I'm just gonna attack it. You're gonna get destroyed by basically whatever the hell he summons next turn, unless it's another Saber Tiger. Or you're just gonna get destroyed this turn. Fuck. Alright. Well, you tried. By you, I mean me. Alright. Photon Saber Tiger. Now they're both up to 2,000. So that's going to be 4,000 damage this turn. How cool and exciting. Thought this deck would be able to pull through. It doesn't look like it, though. Looks like this is going to be another big fat loss. Because I don't have any other tricks planned for this one. Yep, didn't get another trap. So we're going to surrender for round 1. Alright, he just set a monster. Now, what do I have? During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can banish this card. Sick. That's really helping me out. I guess I do have a lot of effect negation right now. But because I go first, I can't use Evil Swarm Mangoldroga's effect. That's unfortunate. But I can use Rescue Rabbit's effect. Rescue Rabbit will give me 2 monsters, I believe. Who am I special summoning from the deck? This Evil Swarm guy. He's got 1950, though. He's actually pretty decent. I mean, he would die to Photon Thrasher, or any monster, really. You know what? I'm going to leave them both out in the field, because whatever he summons... Oh, I forgot that they just destroy it. Words are hard. I don't know why I thought they stayed out in the field. You're supposed to instantly use effects. Okay, that's fine. There were setbacks, for sure. No one ever said there would be no setbacks and this wouldn't be fun. Or that this would be fun, actually. No one promised me that this would be fun. Because boy howdy, let me tell you, it's not. Do I get this? Level 5, you can detach to negate the special summon. Should we just do this and just try and prevent him from special summoning anything for the rest of the game? I mean, it wouldn't just really do it for the rest of the game, but there's nothing he has in defense position that has a high defense. I know, because I have his deck, basically. Or do I just use this? Oh, while this card has material, level 5 or higher monsters cannot be special summoned. And it still leaves open a lot of level 4 options, but it'll slow him down. And actually, most of the level 4 special summons can't actually come through. So we'll just... I'm going to leave this out in the field for now. All of you are currently unaffected by other spell track effects this turn. Alright, let's see. That's good to have for now. And I'm probably not going to use material for it. Oh, that actually had a decent defense. My Roach still would have taken it out, but I think this was the better play. Level 5 or higher monsters cannot be special summoned. He can still special summon Thrasher, things like that, but this shuts down a lot of his deck. Do I just put this in attack position? I think we just try and cheese another 1,000 damage here. And if he tries to attack that next turn, I can just activate Fiendish Chain and then switch it to defense position. That'll work perfectly, because another 1,000 damage here, while I won't take him out, does set me up to be in a winning position next turn, I think. Or maybe I need another monster. Puts me close, though. Another 1,100... Oh, Galaxy 0. Chain another card or effect. No, I mean, it can't use its effect, can it? Oh, it can be tributed, though. Tributed for Photon Leo. You're gonna try and make me discard my cards. But I actually don't care if you want to make me do that. That's actually totally fine. I've got one of the 2 cards back, because that's my luck. I always get the same card back when I do that kind of thing. Whenever I use Card Trader, which is in like half of my decks, I get the same card back sometimes. But I gotta get that monster that I guaranteed needed. But this is what I'm looking for, is the battle phase. I don't want it to attack, so we're gonna Fiendish Chain this. So there we go. Thank you. Now it can't attack. I can save my Evil Swarm Hazards with that. XYZ Reborn, just in case you go down next turn to a Mirror Force. Target 1 special summon monster on the field, shuffle that target into the deck. So even if he can special summon a level 4, I should be able to discard it next turn. How fancy is that? Next level plays Luminize being activated. That's fine though, because you still can't attack with that monster. Because it does have Fiendish Chain on it, so you did negate the attack for a turn, but it can't do shit. And then you can't special summon anything off of it. You can only use these once per turn. When this card is in the graveyard or for center of this turn, you can normal summon a swarm monster for 1 less tribute. Fancy, thanks. I won this turn now. I just need its attack. I don't want to special summon anything. I don't want to risk it. Although this is probably Mirror Force. It's another Luminize. You gotta be fucking with me. Alright. That wasn't special summoned either, so I can't use Azzanoth's effect. You banish, then target 1 Swarm monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Also, this effect gains this turn. You can activate this effect, 1 normal summon, 1 Swarm monster. Oh, okay, whatever. I don't need to do that yet. I'll do it next turn. There's nothing that can be gained from it for now, because I already ended my battle phase. What are you gonna... Yeah, you switch into defense position, because you don't have another Luminize, do you? Do you? I'm gonna summon this. I don't know why I summoned an attack position, because I was gonna go through the tangent of, in case that's Mirror Force. But it's not, so... I almost ended the battle phase. What I actually meant to do is win. I was holding B down, so I would negate the, like, signs popping up of, like, hey, you need to activate 17 different card effects this turn. Hey, do you want to destroy all of your own monsters? Sick. That would be awesome. Let it not be forgotten that I won that round. Even after I let both of my special summon monsters die from Rescue Rabbit's effect, I still managed to pull out the win. That's how good I am. Probably won't be able to pull out the win on this one when you get out fucking Galaxy Knight and Photon Thrasher in the same fucking turn, huh? How about that shit? How about them apples? Alright, special summon you. What I could do, in fact, what I was gonna say is get out Ouroboros this turn, but I think what I'll do instead is get out the guy with slightly less attack and make it so I can prevent any special summons, and then I'll Fiendish Chain this when it tries to attack me. That's gonna be the play. And then I'll still have a monster out on the field, so we'll special summon you. This guy who prevents level 5 or higher special summons. I'm going to use the 2 with the lower attacks. I realize this guy's effect will let it get 3,000 attack, but I really don't want to risk having to try and activate its effect, just because that's a whole ordeal. It's not even 300, isn't even that much better. The card I hold in my hand currently would do a better job at that. You can add 1 infestation spell trap card from your hand or deck, whatever. This is enough to take out Photon Thrasher, which is really all I need to take out for now. I'll figure out how to deal with Galaxy Knight later. But I am going to be able to use Fiendish Chain on him, so he's not going to be able to attack me anyway. And he doesn't have any cards in his deck that, as far as I know, he doesn't have any cards that disable effects like that from being activated. I don't think. I don't remember him having anything like that, and he can't special summon shit. So there's really not much he can do in response to this. I don't want to return this to the hand. I want to destroy this. Because returning this to the hand is very bad for me, actually. Because that means he could resummon it again. I don't want him to be able to resummon it. I want it to just be gone for good. Because if he can resummon it, he can thwart me. Because it's a normal summon. Its effect is normal summon, which means it bypasses my special summon thing. And Ouroboros' effect returns it to the hand as well. What are you doing? Galaxy Zero? Are you doing a tribute summon? Oh, he's XYZ summoning a level 3 monster. Forgot about this guy. Shit. It can attack, can it? Oh. Well, that was fun. I can summon a level 4 here, though, and not kill it, but I can return it to the hand, right? Select cards from the graveyard to banish. Let's ban. I do have XYZ Reborn, so let's banish you for now, just because I don't like what you do. Select cards to target. This returns it to my hand. Obviously, the XYZ monster is not going to return to my hand. And it looks like he might very soon have more monsters than me. So that could be helpful. You can activate this effect, normal summon one Isfor monster. I'll do that. Select the monster to normal summon or set. I can normal summon you. Or do I want to set you? Target one face-up card your opponent controls and return that target to the hand. I'm just going to summon you for now. I have this arsenal of monsters that I can do stuff with. Do I have anything that can kill this? Or do I want it to stay out on the field so he has to take 2,000 damage each turn? You cannot special summon any monsters. Well, this card has no XYZ materials it can't attack. I actually don't want to... I'm going to turn everything in defense position. Do I have anything that can stand up to his 3,000 attack? I don't. Ooh. No, I don't want to take over the card, though. I was thinking I could take it over, but then I'll start losing life points, and it won't... I would be able to take this out. Oh. Okay. I was thinking about being cheeky, but now... Let's see, if I just take that and then I can attack, maybe I'll just win. Put this in attack position. Activate effect. You can give me Acid Golem, so he can attack one more time, which Acid Golem can take that out. Select cards in your hand you want to discard. This one. We're getting somewhere here. I don't know if the math is right on this where I win this turn, but it's certainly close. And even then, I still have another card I can take over next turn. If he summons anything, I should be able to take it. Well, it has to be face up. But if it has to be face up, that means there's nothing he can special summon. So it can't be Photon Thrash or anything. It has to be something that he can set. And while Acid Golem might not be able to attack next turn, or he can no longer attack because it's during my standby phase. Ah, shit. This is probably going to be a monster that can... This is... probably the Galaxy Eyes Dragon. No, it's Photon Caesar. But this will probably be Galaxy Eyes Dragon, right? Photon Galaxy Dragon. Why didn't you just do that with the tribute things? What? I'm so confused as to why you wouldn't just do that. Well, I can afford to take the damage. Let's just take the 2,000 damage for now, so it has the 3,000 attack. I realize he can't attack that. But what I could do is just summon this guy, and then I can summon Ouroboros and return that card to the hand, and that should be the end of this. Target one card your opponent controls, return that target to the hand. Let's do that. Oh no, I can't special summon because of this thing. Well... their battle phase should actually... It still removes them both from play. I'm getting way too elaborate with it. Here you go. I can still just attack. I almost missed that. I almost gave up hope. Let me know in the comments if you were screaming that I could have just done that the whole time in the video. Alright, what did I get for this? Photon Booster. Target one face-up, level 4 or lower, light monster on the field, except a token. All face-up monsters on the field with its name become 2,000 attack until the end of the turn. Cool. Mecha Bunny. Is this Diva?
Winky face.
When this card is flipped face up, select one card on the field and inflict 500 damage to its controller. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Mecha Bunny from your deck and face down defense position. It's funny because it's like a shitty marshmallow, right? Like this card could totally backfire on you because you have to pick a card. And you have to, like, inflict 500 damage to its controller. If you don't control, or if your opponent controls no cards, this damage is dealt to you. Anyway, card shuffle. I feel like this Magician on this card appears on multiple other cards. Pay 300 life points to use this effect. Shuffle either your or your opponent's deck. You can only use this effect during your turn once per turn. That's a super situational card. Like, that's a deck you'd only put in your deck if you knew what the other person was using. And if it was like an Exodia deck or some shit. Return. When your opponent adds a card from their graveyard to their hand, they must shuffle one of those cards into the deck. That's also a really situational card. I also love how often Pot of Greed shows up in cards. Paradox Fusion. Activate by removing one face-up fusion monster you control from play. Negate the activation of a spell or trap card or the special summon a monster and destroy that card. During your second end phase, return the removed fusion monster to the field in face-up attack position. Fancy. Magical Ghost. I remember getting this card from like one of those vending machines. You put a quarter in and boop, you'd get a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Those were in my like grocery store all the time when I was a little kid. Let me know in the comments if that was the thing for you too, or if that was just in my like malls and grocery stores. Because you put a quarter in and you'd get one Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it was always some shitty card like Magical Ghost. Lightning Dragon Ruler of Drafts. That's a really dumb name. What is this? You can discard this card in one dragon type monster or wind monster. Special summon one Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storms from your deck. It cannot attack this turn. You can only use the effect of Lightning Dragon Ruler of Drafts once per turn. Weren't the Dragon Rulers like all banned because they were really good? This one seems like shit. The others are actually really good, but this one has 500 attack and 1800 defense. That seems really bad. It looks like, even in its card picture, it's like a little baby shit dragon. Okay. Dragon Ruler my ass. Mark of the Rose. Remove from play one plant type monster from your graveyard and equip this card to a monster your opponent controls. Gain control of the equipped monster. During your end phase, give control of the equipped monster to your opponent. During your standby phase, gain control of the equipped monster. Okay. Des Volstagraph. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent. Each time a normal or quick play spell card resolved, this card gains 200 attack until the end phase. Meh. Huge Revolution. This card can only be activated during your main phase when people running about, obsessed with people, and United Resistance are face up on your side of the field. Send all cards in your opponent's hand to the graveyard and destroy all cards your opponent controls on the field. That's another one of those like super situational, like, it's a big setup kind of card, and I don't know if it's worth to have all those in your deck, because this would be useless without those. When something like Burst Stream of Destruction from the Blue Eyes deck would do the exact same thing by itself, basically. Cyber Dinosaur. When your opponent special summons a monster from their hand, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Why except during the damage step? How often do you actually get to special summon during the damage step? It doesn't seem like often enough for it to warrant a specific description like that, but sure, I guess. Alright, you guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Tune in next time when we take on Tori Meadows and her Agent deck. That sounds exciting. I think that's like the Agent of Venus and all those kind of monsters, right? That's probably what that deck entails, if I imagine correctly. Or it's those Ally Justice cards, because that card showing is also Court of Justice, so maybe it's one of those. Anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, you can check out the links in the description below where you can find patreon.com/QBuyStudios, and you can help support the channel for more videos like this. Get your own series and sponsor a Let's Play channel, or Let's Play on this channel, or you can join our Discord, all that kind of cool stuff. You can also follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I'm going to try and start streaming again recently soon here. That's not how you'd say that, but I graduated college, so I'll have more time to stream pretty soon here. So you can check out that twitch.tv/QBuyStudios for that, and I'll just tweet stuff as well randomly whenever I feel like it. You can also share and subscribe. That kind of stuff helps out the channel too. And if you are interested in other videos other than Yu-Gi-Oh! I play other games sometimes, believe it or not. At the end of this video, there should be an end card showing up like here, where I check out this game called Deep Blue. And shout out to the guys from Ice Code Games who sent me a copy of that game early so I could give you guys a preview. I wanted to give you guys a little show of some of the stuff that I get sent on this channel occasionally, and that was really cool. And it's thanks to you guys that I can do cool things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy other videos on this channel. But above all else, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time. God! See, we're getting better at the level, but we're getting better at the level in not the right way. I'm getting better at the level in the sense that I can now get the Gravitron every time now, but I can't get around this goddamn corner. I am